How's it guys, my name is Warren and welcome to an updated apartment tour. The last video that I uploaded of this, you guys were super interested in seeing the transformation that was going to take place, and the project has now got to the point where I can show you what's happened. My voice is quite echoey at the moment, there's literally nothing in the room. Okay, let's have a look. Right, first of all, starting with the main door. It's quite a nice light color grey, and this is going to be the color of all the doors and the kitchen units in the flat. You can notice the difference between the white and the dark color. So as we walk in from the door, this is what we see. If you remember from the previous video, the door to the kitchen was over here, and this is where all those horrible cupboards were, along here. They've all been taken out. Thank goodness for that. And now there's a bit more space in the apartment. I mean, look at this. You can see right through into the lounge and to the main chilling area. To me, one of the greatest things about the flat is this grey porcelain set of tiles. I prefer tiles that are as minimalistic as possible. So the fact that these grout lines are so small, it makes you feel like the room is a continuous flow and it's not broken up between these massive big black grout lines. So pretty stoked as to how these tiles came out. You also notice at the end of the wall there is a feature wall which is a darker grey. The walls need to be painted as well as the skirtings, which will be painted in due time, but it's all going to correspond with the greys. So we are now going to go into the bedroom where you guys hopefully will notice a bit of a change. There are a few things that have been done that are quite different to what the room was originally. And yeah, let's have a look. The main thing you'll notice when you walk in is that exposed brick wall at the end of the room. What? I have been a fan of exposed brick for such a long time, and there's only two walls in the apartment that have brick behind it, because the rest are, as you see, this is all concrete. The outer layers are concrete and the inner layers are, this is drywall. It is such a risk, but the reward is so great. Quite a big fan of these red blocks that are just in the middle of the orange ones. It kind of adds a bit of interesting texture and unique look to it. Pretty stoked as to how it came out, I'm not gonna lie. So the main things you'll notice is how there's no cupboard up along there and how there are no doors over there. Those doors are being painted. When you walk in, this is the view that we're going to have between the two rooms. The bedroom over here and the lounge over here. Two very different feature walls, but I think can work very nicely together once the look is completed. Next up is the bathroom. So incredibly happy as to how this room has turned out. I am such a big fan of wood look tiles, and those are the tiles that have been used for the floor. It adds a very different element to the whole flat, but it's nice to be daring, I guess, and you gotta take risks every now and then. Right, so as we come into the bathroom, you'll notice the beautiful tiles on the floor. It looks like there's literally planks on the floor, but they're tiles. Still a bit dirty, need to be cleaned up. The roof has been raised. Before it was just above the door and it was so easy to touch, and now I can't even touch it. There's going to be two downlighters that are going in over there, and these are the tiles that have been added to the walls, which are quite nice. It works well with the floors. So you'll be able to switch this on and the lights will come on. Obviously there's no lights in the room, so it's not going to work now. So that's it. That's the progress of the flat so far. That's what's been happening. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been so incredible to see the transition. This is something that I've been so stoked about. What needs to be done now is the painting of everything else, just tidying up a few things and turning it into spick and span condition. If you haven't seen the first video, you should check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below just so you can compare where it's come from, how it looks now, and then where you kind of think it's going to go in the bits. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm keen to show you the final version of this apartment. And until next time, goodbye.